Good morning. It is 9 o'clock in the morning and I am just getting ready to make my breakfast. I just got up. I've been awake for quite a few hours again, but I'm really struggling to get up at the moment. Just some days it's just like that. I am being picked up in an hour by my, I always call her my second mum because she's like a second mum to me. And we're going to the farmer's market together because she always goes on a Thursday morning, and I was going to go with her just because I think it's going to be really nice, and I wanted to get some fresh fish because I'm trying to eat a bit healthier and I'm trying to eat more protein, and obviously fish is full of protein. And yeah, like I'm usually just eating salmon all the time, but I want to try something new. Fancy little me. But yeah, that's why I'm going to the farmer's market with her, and I'm quite looking forward to it. So I'm gonna try and take you with me. And then there's literally no plans for the rest of the day. I was thinking about maybe doing my nails because they need doing, and I've got an appointment next week. I'm going to tell you more about that later, on Tuesday, where I just need nice nails. And I was thinking about doing sort of a Christmassy vibe, so I might actually head into the pharmacy again later and grab some red nail polish, because red is the holiday season's colour, isn't it? So yeah, I might just do that later as well. And other than that, it's just going to be the usual today, dog walks and the usual me waffling on sort of thing. I hope you're not sick of it so far, of me waffling on and just talking all the time, but I mean, that's what it's about, isn't it? Yeah, so I guess I will see you guys at the farmer's market. Wait, watch the boys eat a blueberry. Wait, sit, wait, wait. Go on in. Was it good? Oh, blueberries. Oh, blueberries. Right, that is my breakfast. It's just almond butter, pecan nuts, yogurt, chia seeds, and blueberries. That is just the best breakfast. That's my current obsession for breakfast. Right, this is my outfit. I'm gonna put a coat on now and some shoes, and then I'm gonna be off. I'm just out and about with the boys. I hate filming in public, but hey, just took them around the block for a little you-know-what, because they needed to go out. It was really nice at the market. I couldn't film much because there was lots of angry old people, very German. And yeah, I'm now going to go home and make some lunch and talk to you in a minute. I did buy like a few little things at the market, not much, but I did buy some fish. Like I said, I wanted to buy some fish, so I'm going to make that for dinner tonight, I think, actually. And yeah, just bought a few things and actually ended up buying some new shoes. I'm going to show you later. I really like them. And yeah, I'm going to wear them to the Christmas market tomorrow, which is going to be good. So yeah, I will talk to you in a minute when I'm done with my lunch. Hello, I have just gotten myself into some comfy clothes and I am now going to do my nails. I've got all my stuff here to do my nails, and I just thought I'm going to take you with me. Don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to start with like a neutral base, and then I did buy some red nail polish, so I might go red, but I'm not sure yet. We're going to Christmas market tomorrow, so having nice Christmassy nails would be quite nice. I did actually look on Pinterest for some like design ideas, but I'm usually really rubbish with like designing stuff and just painting and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to try to keep it easy, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to start with the neutral base now. Right, I have done my nails. They are just red because I honestly tried to make them any nicer, but I just couldn't. Like, I tried to just do the tip red and it just wouldn't work. I'm just rubbish. I suck at it. I just suck at doing nails. It's also like really messy. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see that. It's like really messy. So I need to tidy it up. I'm like the worst when it comes to nails. I should actually just go to the nail salon and get it done. But I just thought I'm gonna give it a go. Anyways, I was just thinking that it's getting dark already, sort of, like the sun is sort of lower already, and it's only 3 o'clock. And I think I'm gonna edit yesterday's vlog for like half an hour or something, and then I'm probably gonna take the boys out because they haven't been out properly today, and I just want to take them to the fields and just have a nice big walk. Or I might even be going for a run because I still haven't done anything workout wise today. So I was originally gonna go to the gym, but I didn't, because we took too long at the farmer's market. But I did want to show you my shoes. My new shoes. I might do that in a bit. But yeah, I think I am just gonna take the boys out in a bit and just go for a run. I really don't want to go for a run. I hate running, but I just want to get into it. So actually, do you know what? It's quite funny because I hate running when I'm doing it, but I like the thought of going for a run, and I like the thought of me being able to run a good distance and running in nature. But I'm so rubbish at it that right now I just hate it. But I feel like you just have to do it to get over the point where you're rubbish at it and then you're just good at it and you can actually enjoy it. But yeah, right, so vlog editing it is, and then going out with the boys. Look at this. It's like 3:22 and I actually have to duck down, well, sort of hide my eyes because it's so sunny and the sun is so low. I love this time of the day though because it's golden hour, and golden hour is my absolute favourite, and it sort of makes everything so magical. So I'm really, really glad I went out now and take the boys out. So beautiful. I'm going to film a bit of this just for the magic in your life today. It is actually so cold outside. It's like 0 degrees outside, which is why I'm really glad that I didn't decide to go for a run. I actually decided to just go for a walk instead. I'm glad I did. Look at that. So nice. Honestly, really just loving this, taking it in. As you can tell, I'm really out of breath and it's really hard to walk on the snow, so I'm gonna shut up now. Guys, honestly, I'm so glad I went for a walk and not for a run. This is like so much better because it's so freezing. but I actually really enjoyed being out just then. Like I always say, every time I come back from a walk, I'm like, this was really good, this was really nice, really good for my mental health. But I can only keep saying it because it is really good for your mental health. So again, if you're struggling with your mental health, get out for a walk. Very important. I'm so glad to have the boys that literally make me go out every single day, because every time I go out with them, I do feel better about myself. I'm now going to drive home and then I'm going to edit the vlog, and I think I'm just going to end the vlog here today because I still need to make dinner tonight. I need to think about what I'm going to wear. Actually, yeah, no, I don't know. I might end the vlog here because I need to still make dinner tonight. I still need to think about what I want to wear tomorrow. And I just want to enjoy the evening with Callum, because every time he comes home I'm usually editing, and it sort of sucks not spending that much time together, and I feel really sorry that I'm just constantly editing. But it is what it is. But tonight I just want to spend the evening together, so I'm just gonna end the vlog here and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Did someone say it was snowing last week? It's not anymore. Horrible. Sit. Hello, it is Monday the 11th of December, and as you might have noticed, I haven't uploaded Vlogmas in the last few days, and that is for the reason of me just having a bad time again and focusing on myself and time with my family, and just focusing on myself. And I have figured out in the last few days that I honestly, this first week of Vlogmas has made me the happiest I've ever been. It honestly genuinely saved my freaking life. Like, I can't remember the last time I've been that happy. So I'm definitely still gonna continue vlogging and everything, and I absolutely still adore it and love it. But again, I feel like I put too much pressure on myself by challenging myself to upload every single day, and it was taking up so much of my life that by Friday evening I was completely sort of burned out. And I felt really bad for my husband, because every evening when he came home we'd sort of spend an hour or two together, and then I'd be off editing, so we didn't really get to spend any time together. And that is just not sustainable for me, because that's just I don't know how people do it who vlog every single day. And it might be different when you have a partner who also works from home, or when you're single, but for me in my life situation that just didn't work, and I have the balls to just say it didn't work. But I still want to do vlogging, obviously, so hence why I'm here talking to you now. But I think what I'm going to do is switch more to weekly vlogs and just film and upload how it fits me and my life and my schedule. And although for a day or so I felt a bit like a failure again, because I was quit the whole Vlogmas thing now as well. I always end up quitting the whole negative self-talk, self-image kicked in again, which is just from course by all the things I went through in my past. But I have learned to just take it a little bit more easy on myself and just be okay, this is just not working for me right now. I just simply do not have the energy to continue doing this. I am on the way to burn myself out, so I need to stop right here, right now. And I actually think that's a really, I turned around the story, and I think that's actually a really good trait I have, that I do know when I'm about to burn myself out, that I am aware of it instead of just pushing through because I feel like I need to push through, because that would be people pleasing. And I don't want to burn myself out just because someone else might perceive me as lazy or whatever. But there's obviously always still that fear of being perceived as lazy or a failure, or, oh, she has quit again sort of thing. She never like pulls through with anything, because that's what I've been told my whole life. So this is especially hard for me to say, but I'm trying to come to terms with it. So yeah, it is Monday, like I said, and this week I'm probably just gonna vlog like a weekly vlog. This week there's actually quite a few things happening. Last weekend we sort of just had a chill weekend. Like we went, we had Callum's work due on Friday, which was really, really nice. And then on Saturday we went to, what did we do on Saturday? See, that's like, I don't even know what we did 2 days ago. I think we just went to the city and just like did a food shop, bought the Christmas tree, and that was sort of it. And on Sunday we went to the Christmas market, and yeah, just had a nice time together, like just enjoyed our day together. Oh, we did cookies, Christmas biscuits yesterday. Yeah. And this week, so far it's now 2 o'clock. I've done fuck all today, literally done nothing today, but again, it's okay. Like I'm really struggling at the moment with just getting out of bed. Like I wake up early naturally, and then I'm just on my phone, like doom scrolling, and I can't get out of bed. Like I'm just so, I don't know, like tired and burned out, and like no energy at the moment. Which is again why I had to take a step back, because I could see already that it is affecting my health. By the way, sorry if you can see like stains on my jumper. That actually came out of the wash fresh, and there was a pan in the wash. I can tell that it's affecting my health as well. And again, my health is a whole nother thing that I'm going to talk about properly, but I struggle with like tiredness and that anyways, and then ADHD on top of that is like a whole nother world. Anyways, I'm gonna meet a friend later today, which is gonna be nice, just for a little coffee and a catch up, because we haven't seen each other for quite a while, and I feel like there's a lot to catch up on. And I'm really looking forward to that. But that's about it for today. I'm just gonna, cook dinner later and chill out, because tomorrow I actually have to drive to Frankfurt Airport, because I have an assessment center with an airline that I applied to a few months ago. Some of you might know, some of you might not know, but in May this year, right after we moved back over to Germany, that's a big reason of why we moved to Germany, I actually started training to become a flight attendant. And yeah, so I was a flight attendant basically, but unfortunately for no fault of my own, I got sacked in August, because the airline basically realized that they overemployed 300 people and had to get rid of loads of people. And unfortunately, although I received like literally the best feedback on all my flights and all my training, and I was the best of class, I basically got sacked. Anyways, I ended up applying for one different airline, because I could only apply to one airline actually, because I obviously have this tattoo on my like lower arm and on the other arm as well. And most airlines are still very conservative and don't allow tattoos, at least not on your like lower arms. So I only could apply to one airline, and I didn't even think I'm gonna hear back from them, to be honest, because it took months until I did hear back. And then they basically invited me to their assessment center, which is tomorrow. I'm still not sure if I do want to take the job though, if I would want to do that again, because in the last sort of 6 months, I really like went through some stuff health-wise, and especially after I finished training, I could really tell that 7 weeks of training, 7 weeks of traveling back and forth every single day, and like one drive is about 2 hours, like getting up really early in the morning, like studying throughout the day, coming home, studying after, doing the same again the next day. 7 days a week for 7 weeks was like a whole lot. And I wasn't well anyways. And I feel like it got worse with the first few flights I had. I was especially struggling for my legs. That's a whole nother story that I'm going to touch on, you know, at some point in a different video. But I basically suspect that I have lipedema. And I'm actually seeing a doctor on Wednesday to get diagnosed with lipedema, or not, or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I have it. And I feel like the flights I had were really, really messing with that, because every time after, just being on your just being on your feet for like 12, 14 hours a day on high heels, up in the air, that is just like, that's a lot on your body anyways. And if you have something like lipedema, which I strongly suspect I have, that just knocks you out. Like, honestly, after my legs were just like so, they just freaking hurt, and they were so like heavy, and it felt like my skin was too tight for my actual legs, and they were swollen, and I had a lot of water retention, and it was just it was horrible. And I had a proper flare up after flying, and it's like it didn't get better ever since basically, and I feel like it's just getting worse and worse. So I'm a bit like, I can't decide what I want to do, because I really do want to take the job and just, you know, do it for like 6 months or a year or 2 years or something, and just travel the world, because that would be long haul as well, which means I get to like, you know, travel to the US, travel to like Africa, and, you know, like all these amazing places. So obviously I want to do that, because I feel like this is the opportunity to see the world and, you know, collect memories basically. But I'm also really scared that it's going to mess with my health. But on the other side, you know, I can't just, like, I should be able to just do this job. So I'm going to go there tomorrow. Just going to see what happens. You know, they might not want me anyways, but if they do, I just have to wait and see what they tell me on Wednesday with my doctor's appointment. If I get diagnosed with lipedema or not, and if I do get diagnosed, I just have to talk to them very openly and make a decision myself and think about what I want to be doing. If I have it, again, very sure I have it, I will definitely get the operation at some point anyways. But again, I'm going to touch on that at some point in a different video. But yeah, I would like to get the operation anyways. And with the operation, it sort of makes everything better. But flying will always be strenuous and very exhausting for your body. And you always will run the risk of causing a flare-up. So I'm really, like, really bipolar about this. It's like you want to do something, but you can't, because it will really mess with your health. And that is very frustrating. But then on the other hand, it's like, you know, I sometimes feel like I can't be doing the things that I want to be doing anyways. Not only because of my ADHD, which is like putting a weight on me mentally and sort of restricts me mentally anyways. Although I try not to let it restrict me. But then there's also the physical side of things. But again, I'm gonna like give you a proper health update at some point, because I just realized how many things there are to talk about. Like I normally just go through my day thinking, and, you know, take one step at a time, try to work on it like day by day. And now I just realized how many things I'm actually dealing with. Anyways, I will take you guys with me later for my coffee date. It's probably not going to be very exciting, but I'm just still going to take you with me. And I will obviously keep you updated about my assessment centre tomorrow, how that goes, and about my doctor's appointment on Wednesday, which I'm sort of nervous about, sort of very excited about. But yeah, definitely going to keep you updated. I'll see you guys later. Hello, I hope you can even see me properly. I am just out for a walk, and as you can tell, it's way sunnier and way nicer than it was yesterday. It was horrible outside yesterday, and today literally almost feels like spring. Like, it's honestly quite warm, and you know, when spring's around the corner, there's just something in the air. It feels like that today, and obviously the sun is out and everything. Oh, I have to make sure I don't trip up over the lead. Yeah, so I don't know, just wanted to come on here and say hello and tell you that the weather's nice. I think it's very exhausting holding my phone like this, so I'm gonna have a proper catch up with you guys in a bit when I'm back home. I don't feel like too great today. I actually feel a bit like tired, and I feel like I look it as well. Like when I looked in the mirror this morning, my face was just all like puffy, and I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. There's just days like that, isn't it? So yeah, I will catch up with you in just a bit when I'm back home. I feel like every single time I'm having a chat with you, I'm in the car or at home in my like special place. I just wanted to pick up on where I left yesterday. Obviously, you've just seen me being at the fields, which means I did not go to Frankfurt today. I did not go to my interview today. And I actually did have like a long conversation with Callum last night, and we sort of went back and forth about it, and yeah, basically decided that it's not worth it. And as much as I would like to do it, I feel like being a flight attendant would ruin my health again, or it would really be a big setback for me health-wise, so that I decided I'm not going along to the interview and will instead do something else, basically. I'm gutted about it because I was really looking forward to it, but again, I just feel like it doesn't make any sense, because like last time I was flying, it really like triggered the lipedema to come out, and it's been really bad for a while since then, and I just don't want that to happen again. And I'm slowly getting better health-wise. I've done a lot of work health-wise this year. I have, you know, invested in a hormone test and in a like female nutrition coach, and I've done a lot of work around that, and I'm like really trying to get my hormones back in balance. But and that's just, you know, one thing, and I've been like diagnosed with iron deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, my lipedema stuff going on. Like there's just so much going on health wise, not even taking into consideration my ADHD. And I feel like with ADHD I would benefit from a more stable environment and more of a structure, which you obviously don't have as a flight attendant. I'm not saying you can't be a flight attendant with ADHD, you can certainly, but for me personally, I think a different environment is just more beneficial. And obviously when being a flight attendant, you have a very non-structured day, a very non-structured day-to-day life, and a lot of the times you'll be jet lagged, you'll be working very, very long hours, you'll be like having jet lag, like I just said, and it's just gonna really throw all your hormones out of whack again, like starting with melatonin, because you don't have a regular sleep cycle, because you get up early in the morning, or you sometimes fly through the night and work through the night. And some people can deal really well with that, and you know, most people are perfectly healthy and can do that, but I'm not. And I've been working really, really hard to get everything sort of back on track when everything was out of whack after, like, you know, coming off the pill and everything. And yeah, like I just don't want to undo the work, and there just seems to be too many factors that would potentially throw my health out of whack again, that I decided I'm not going to do it. Like I said before, I'm just going to do a whole video about the health stuff, because that is a whole big topic, a whole Pandora's box basically. But yeah, I just wanted to give you that update that I didn't go there today and sort of explain why. There is another job that I'm really hoping to get, but that's going to be something to figure out in the next few months. I am still working on my own business as well, and for the rest of the year I am just going to take it easy for now, not push myself too much, because again, health. And yeah, I'm still looking forward to my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I've actually been talking to my friend about it yesterday, and she was like, oh, you know, good luck, hopefully they do diagnose you, although that would be, you know, something bad, wouldn't it? And I was like, no, like actually it would be really good, because if they would be like, no, you don't have lipedema, I would feel like, I would be like, okay, what the heck is wrong with me then? Because something is clearly going on. But like I said to you, I'm like literally 99% sure I've got it anyway. So I'm looking forward to that doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to getting that journey started. That's about it update wise now. I'm still having a bit of a slow time at the moment. I'm like really tired, struggling to get out of bed in the morning. I'm sorry if this is like really feels like me moaning. It's not meant to come across like that. I'm just, again, trying to be very open and honest here, because I know a lot of people out there are struggling and mostly just swallow it, and that's just not how it should be. So yeah, just trying to be real. There's not much I'm going to be doing today, because, you know, just trying to give my brain and my body the break they need at the moment, although I feel really unproductive and really rubbish about myself sometimes when that happens, because, you know, literally get nothing done. But on days like this, it's literally my greatest achievement to just be and, you know, take care of myself still. Like literally things like having a shower or cooking a healthy meal are my achievements of the day on days like these, and that's fine. Like, that's fine. I have to just take every day as it comes, really. But I know better days are coming, and yeah, it's funny because like last week I was so boisterous and full of energy, and this week I'm like so sluggish and slow, and it's just, yeah, like it's just mad how your energy levels change and how it all affects you. In the next few days, however, I am planning on making eggnog, because I always do eggnog around Christmas time, and Callum's work, they're like sort of moving next weekend, so they're working on the weekend, and I was thinking about making some eggnog to just, you know, little present for everyone. I just sort of like that sort of thing. So I'm going to do that in the next few days, and I feel much better about doing the weekly vlog thing, because I don't feel as much, again, when I'm having days like this, I don't feel like vlogging, and I don't just want to upload like a 20-minute me talking video, which I don't know, I still want to do exciting videos and valuable videos, and not just upload a video of me talking for 20 minutes, although this is probably not going to be any different, but you know what I mean. So I'm quite happy that I do like the weekly stuff now, because again, vlogging still means a lot to me, and I'm really, really happy doing this now. Like, it really does change me as a person. I really see me doing that. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave now because the boys, I think, want to get home. It's a beautiful day today though. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening to me waffling on. Hello, it is Wednesday 3:30, and I'm just on my way back from the doctor's. Like I said yesterday, I had my doctor's appointment. By the way, I am wearing a different jumper. Like, I'm not just wearing the same jumper all week. This is a different one. I am just on my way back, and
I don't know whether to be happy or sad, but like I told you, I was 99% sure I've got lipedema, and I have now got the official diagnosis. I have got lipedema, and I don't know if I'm happy or sad about it, but I'm just glad that I finally have an explanation for things. I'm glad that I finally have an answer, and I'm glad that I'm finally diagnosed with something. Like, you know, for a long time you think you have something, and I don't know, I was sort of like, even sitting there in that appointment, I was really scared that he might be like, no, you don't have it. And then I would have been like, shit, but like, what else is wrong? Like, what else do I have? Clearly there's something going on. Oh, the sky's really nice. Anyways, I will make a whole different video about my diagnosis, about how this appointment went, about my symptoms, about everything. I promise I will tell you everything about it, because like, I just know it's going to help so many people. It makes me really emotional actually, because like, I was just on the phone to my mum and I told her, look, like, I've got the official diagnosis, and luckily I'm only like in the beginning stages of it, or like stadium 1 it's called. And luckily I'm one of those people who don't have too much trouble, but for me it really took a freaking mad toll on my mental health. Like, it destroyed my mental health, it destroyed my relationship to food, it destroyed the relationship to my body, and it really affected me psychologically, not as much physically as it did psychologically. Sorry, this is really dark now, I don't know why. Anyways, and it's a shame that this illness isn't recognized that much so far, especially if you consider how much of an impact it has on you, especially mentally. But again, I'm going to do a whole different video about it. I just wanted to like come on here and say, I've been there, I've done the appointment, I'm glad I did it, and I have been diagnosed with it. I was right, I knew it. Like, this is honestly, guys, let me tell you one thing. You know yourself, you know your body. If you think you've got something, or if you feel like something is up, go see a doctor and be persistent, because you know yourself and you know if something's wrong. So just be persistent, because at the end, eventually it does pay off. Like, I have known that something is wrong with me forever, basically. But like, it took until I'm 30 years old to get diagnosed with a few things. You know, got diagnosed with ADHD, got diagnosed with lipedema, and like, it took this long. Sorry, that was from sat nav. Yeah, like, it took this long, but like, I'm there now. Like, having a diagnosis makes things easier for you to deal with in a way, and I'm just so glad I've got the diagnosis now, honestly. Freaking glad about it. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this here now. I don't want to waffle on much more about it. Not up to much anymore today, just gonna like literally process this, because this still makes me very emotional. And yeah, just yeah, I'll see you in the next few days. Hello, I am in the car again as always. I have just gotten some ingredients to make eggnog, because that's what I'm doing when I'm at home. It's Thursday, by the way, now. And I've just been to the shop, and that was like a really famous ADHD moment in there again, where I literally stood in front of some like, you know, canvases and that sort of stuff, so like painting stuff, and I was like, ooh, I want it, like dopamine kicking in, being like, ooh, that's gonna be my favorite new hobby, I'm really gonna like, I really want it. And then I actually taught myself, like before I even knew I had ADHD, I was spending so much money on random bullshit that I never actually used, and I was tossing out a lot of stuff as well a few years ago, and really realised how much rubbish I actually have at home that I never use. So every time now that I want to go and buy something, I just take a second, just a second, to reflect on myself and ask myself, do I really need that? And if I only have the slightest little doubt of me really pulling through with it and really, you know, going for that hobby, I won't buy it. And it was the case just then as well, where I was like, oh, would I really do that? Like, what are the chances that I'm actually gonna do it? And I didn't end up buying it because I knew I wouldn't do it, basically, and it would just like gather dust somewhere in the cupboards. So I didn't buy it, and that's like a really good trick that I actually taught myself. It's just that like second of reflecting on yourself and snapping yourself out of it that really, really does help with like impulsive buying. So yeah, that's just a little tip for you there. I am now home and I will make some eggnog now. By the way, that being said, about not, you know, buying stuff impulsively, that doesn't mean you can't treat yourself to stuff. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy anything anymore. I actually just got myself a really nice dress and a really nice coat because I reflected and I was like, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna wear that, because I was actually looking for something like that. So it's not an impulsive buy. It wasn't impulsivity, it wasn't dopamine kicking in. I genuinely needed one, and yeah, like, whole different story. But with the painting stuff, I was like, I don't really need it. I've done that before, I've been there before, I won't use it, so I won't buy it. So yeah, you can still get your dopamine kick, just buy things that you need and genuinely really, really want.
Okay, I am now going to start making eggnog. I am absolutely not going to share the recipe with you because it's a secret recipe. It's literally the most delicious thing ever, but you can Google all the eggnog recipes out there, but this is just honestly to die for. Like, I'm not even someone who drinks alcohol and I absolutely love it. I mean, you're gonna sort of see what I put in here, but I'm gonna keep this a secret. Honestly, I was like 2 minutes into that and already had to clean the whole countertop because there was just a raw egg white everywhere, so this is going well. Anyways, this is not going well today with the eggs, honestly. I feel like eggs are like, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Today is not a good egg day. I'm sorry, Peanut. Peanut's now got some egg yolk on his head. Now we put 2 eggs in here. Two eggs are in here. 6 egg yolks at that. And then it is icing sugar. .500 grams of that. I know that is quite a lot, but it goes in here. That's what makes it so good. This is the secret ingredient that I'm not going to tell you about because it's the secret ingredient, but I mean, have a guess. Right, next we need 750 milliliters of whippable cream. I think that's double cream in the UK, isn't it? I'm still so unsure with single and double cream. Like, that absolutely confuses me. We just have sweet and sour cream, which is odd as well because the cream isn't sour. One is whippable, one isn't, but just confusing. Just say whippable cream or not. Anyways, 750 grams of whippable cream, so whatever that is, I think double cream. Last thing is the booze. I use this one. That's Stroh rum. it's an Austrian rum, and it's a very specific one, and it makes this so good.
Quick side note here, I will be saying in the next few seconds that you can get it in the UK, and you can, but you can only get the 40% rum in the UK, because obviously there's limitations of, you know, how much percentage alcohol can have. In Germany, we actually get to buy the 80% rum, and 80% is what usually goes in there, but it's fine with 40%, but just put a little bit more in there if you want it to be extra boozy.
You can get it in the UK. I think I ordered this, like in Germany, we literally get this in the shop. In the UK, I ordered this on Amazon. I don't know about the US, but in the UK, you can definitely get this on Amazon. I think I ordered it on Amazon. And we need 150 milliliters of that or more if you want more of, you know, if you want to get tipsy really quickly, then put a bit more in. Although this is quite good already. Honestly, the smell of this is just pure Christmas for me right now, and also just, I mean, it literally makes me drunk just sniffing it, but it's so good. And then you just whip it. This is a really good arm exercise, to be honest. Obviously make sure you whip it really well. Right, so I actually sort of switched it to a different bowl now and really whipped it really well, and this is the sort of consistency it's meant to have when it's all whipped. Honestly, I feel proper Christmassy right now, because like just got the candles on, got my eggnog here. Yeah, just nice. So that eggnog is gonna go in the fridge now for a few days, and it's gonna like sort of rest and soak through for a few days, and then usually I'd give it like a day or two, and then I'd fill it in a bottle. And then, I mean, you can leave it in the fridge a few more days, but keep in mind it is egg, so raw egg. You don't want to keep it too long. So I'm gonna fill it in bottles tomorrow for Callum to take it to work on Saturday, and then that should be good in the fridge for another like 3 to 4 days, if it even lasts that long. I'm gonna try a bit in a minute just to see if it's all good, but yeah, just basically keep it in the fridge, keep whipping it, and let it proper like soak in, and proper like let everything just sort of marry together. Yeah, that's it for me today. I think I'm gonna do the bloody tree today, because the lights finally have turned up. So let's see if I will do that in a minute. I mean, Christmas tree looks good, except for that. What have you done? Good morning. I know the lighting is absolutely horrific, but I just wanted to show you that I finished the Christmas tree yesterday. It's so wonky and it's so weird, but I'm kind of loving it. Like Callum said, nature's perfect but not symmetrical, so that made me love this Christmas tree a little bit more. But yeah, it was really fun decorating. I always love it. Yeah, and now I'll just put it on this morning to just enjoy it. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast now, meeting up with a new friend today. I've met her online and we're meeting up later, so that's really nice. And I was gonna go to the gym today, but I don't feel well. Well, I feel like I'm coming down with something and I don't feel well enough to go to the gym. But I'm also on my period, so that also always correlates with me not feeling well. Also, little Bean isn't feeling that well, so I don't want to go too far from home and don't stay away too long. Honestly, Callum is ill at the moment. I'm not feeling too great. My mum's ill. Bean isn't feeling well. It's honestly a vibe at the moment. But yeah, I'm still very happy with my Christmas tree. Very chuffed with myself. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast now, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello, I'm on my daily walk again, and I thought I'm just gonna update you a little bit because I have just posted something on Instagram. It means a lot to me. I've just posted about my lipedema diagnosis, and literally posted a picture of me before and after in underwear. And by before and after, I don't mean before when I was heavier, like a usual before and after picture. My before is that I was actually way skinnier. I hope you can even hear me with the wind, but yeah, like I'm really nervous about that because obviously like never did I think I would post underwear pictures of myself on the internet, and especially not with the lipedema. Like I was always very self-conscious about my legs, very self-conscious about my body. So yeah, my arm's getting heavy again, so I'm just gonna talk to you later in the car. But yeah, I'm very like nervous about all of that and posting that and talking about it, and it's somehow different doing it here on YouTube. But yeah, I'll see how that goes. Hello, I am just in the car yet again. Honestly, I always feel like you either see me on the field or in the car. Or at home in the same placement. I'm just on my way to my little coffee date. And after that I will actually go to like a raw food shop for dogs because Bean is really not dealing well with his food. Like he keeps getting like allergy symptoms or food intolerance symptoms, and I actually did like a worm test with him now just to check if he had worms or giardia or whatever, but he doesn't. He's all good, which is good obviously, but I'm like so sure now it needs to be the food, or it has to be the food that is sort of messing with him. And like he gets that thing again where in the morning he's just being sick, or like he's constantly itching his little paw and just doesn't seem to be like well sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna go to the pet shop later. I actually did an allergy test with him a few years ago, a food intolerance test with him a few years ago, and I looked at that again earlier, and I'm now going to go to the pet food shop and just make sure that I get something that he can deal with. And yeah, it's a bit of a pain really, but just want that little boy to be okay. I just got here, so I bet my phone's going to fall down now. No, it's not. Yeah, I just got here, so I will keep you guys updated, and I will see you in a bit. Just finished the eggnog for Callum's work tomorrow, and I think it looks great. Honestly, I just put some like little tags on it. It's so sweet and that tastes so delicious. Just got a cup of tea here. I'm gonna sit down on the sofa now and watch some telly. I'm just watching Glow Up on Netflix. Season 5 is out now. I really love the first 4 seasons. I look like an egg, don't I? Anyways, I'm feeling really rough this evening, so I just finished the eggnog that I made and filled that into bottles. Made it look nice, and yeah, I'm not gonna do anything anymore for this evening because I'm absolutely pooped. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, or it's Saturday tomorrow, so I might even see you on Monday actually. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being around, and yeah, I will see you soon.
Hello, I am just coming on here from in the future. It's the 23rd of December today, so in Germany it is Christmas tomorrow. And I absolutely just left a vlog there, like you just seen. I think that was like over a week ago now. And as I told you, I was starting to feel rough that evening, and I absolutely, like, it all went tits up a day later. Like, I spent the next few days in bed, but on the sofa, just doing nothing, just existing more than anything, because I was so incredibly ill. Like, I was just not well. And then now all of a sudden it's Christmas already. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I didn't upload every single day. I'm sorry that I, didn't upload the last week, but, health is obviously more important in a way. And I didn't want to bore you with me just waffling on. And I just really needed to take that break. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. And yeah, I guess it's time to say Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have really lovely holidays. I hope you get to spend some nice time with your family, and if Christmas is a tougher time for you, like it is for many people, like it is for me as well, I hope you get through it all right. Just know that you're not alone. And yeah, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I will see you probably in the new year. Thanks for watching, guys.